Hey, good day, guys. Pasay Bota here. We are now on this second game for today, January 1st, 2025. In the previous video, I still said 2024. Got used to it, all right? Now, this is an Eastern Conference battle between Chicago Bulls with a record of 15 wins and 18 losses, going up against Washington Wizards with a record of 5 and 25. The game will be at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. Now, I have the spread here that is given -5, and that's given towards Chicago Bulls. For those who haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, for those who are also interested to avail our premium picks or best picks, then we are actually giving out huge discounts. Because we are approaching the mid part of the season, so you can just actually reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger account. Just take a look at the descriptions of our videos. You would see the details right there. All right, so Washington Wizards, they would have the home court advantage in here. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams are coming off rest. We can skip that part. But in terms of momentum, obviously that will be given towards Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls, they are ranked number 9 in the Eastern Conference, while Wizards, they are at number 15. Also, approaching this game, the Bulls have actually won back-to-back, and on their last 10 games, they have actually won 10. On their last 10 games, they have actually won 5, while the Wizards, approaching this game, it's on the other way around. They have lost back-to-back, and for their last 10 games, they have only won 3 times. Now, in terms of health and availability, well, both teams are actually having lots of players in IL. Starting with Washington Wizards, Bagley and Sadiq Bey are both listed out for this game, and we have Poole and Carrington both listed as questionable for this matchup. Now, for Chicago Bulls, they also have some players in the IL. Hold up. For the Bulls, Dosunmu is actually listed out for this one, while we have Torrey Craig listed as doubtful, and we have Zach LaVine is still listed as questionable, and Jalen Smith and Dalen Terry both listed as probable for the Bulls. So again, a couple of players listed as probable, and then one is listed out, and then a couple highly likely won't be joining them too. I'm talking about Craig and LaVine. I have to say that slightly Washington Wizards would have the advantage over over Bulls in terms of health because they have less players in the IL. All right, I'm not sure if you guys have been following these two teams lately because they're not actually one of those extravagant teams. You know what I'm saying? Especially Washington Wizards, they are dead last in the Eastern Conference, but for Chicago Bulls, they are playing pretty decent. Just like what I said earlier, they have won 5 out of their last 10. They have even won back-to-back. And not only that, they have defeated some strong teams, right? They have defeated San Antonio. They have defeated Boston Celtics. And they know how to win on the road. That's another thing. The only advantage that I can see here is that Washington Wizards, they are at home. Aside from that, then nothing else. Now, Washington, just like what I said, Chicago Bulls, they love to play on the road. And they know how to win on the road. Chicago Bulls, they have ball. They have they have Nikola, and not sure about Zach LaVine, but they have Giddy, right? They have Giddy. They have lots of source of their offense, and for Washington Wizards, their main problem is not their offense. They actually have lots of players who can score, especially that Kuzma is back, but their main problem is their defense. They just don't know how to stop or how to manage the scoring capability of their opponents. Now, with Chicago Bulls are being on quote unquote on fire, now with Chicago Bulls winning lately, it's so hard. It's so hard to think that the Washington Wizards could beat Chicago or could at least cover the spread. Remember, the Bulls defeated Charlotte Hornets even without LaVine. And I gotta say that Hornets still is a better team over Washington. So I'm gonna pick Chicago Bulls in here with a -5. I feel like Chicago Bulls will continue their winning streak. And not only that, they should be able to cover the spread. I'm expecting another huge game from their silent center, averaging double digits. So again, my pick would be Chicago Bulls -5. Again, that's Chicago -5. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.